So I had a late lockup, come home at about 2 a.m. I sleep naked. I put my gun by the nightstand, kissed my wife, got my ass in bed. It was a long day, it sucked. And I was just about falling asleep and I heard leaves crackling under the window. We lived on the first floor of this house. And I got up, got my gun, and I opened the blinds up and I looked out and there's an eyeball looking in at me. Okay, cool. So I lowered the blinds down as slow as I could and I went to the front door, which was 7 steps. And as I got to the front door got kicked in on me. I fed him my Glock, took his face, pretty much opened him up pretty bad, knocked some teeth out, knocked him down the steps, which is about 5 steps into the front yard, Georgia Avenue in Silver Spring. Pretty populated area. And I'm beating the living shit out of this dude. He didn't speak English and I don't speak Spanish. And he had kept his hands inside of his shirt. I thought he had a gun. I'm saying, let me see your hands, let me see your hands, and he ain't showing shit. So I'm hitting him with the Glock. But I'm tearing him an ass. He's cut up bad, bleeding everywhere. And I look up, and in the McDonald's parking lot across the road, there's a Montgomery County Deputy Sheriff doing paperwork. And I looked up the same time he looked up, and he was like, holy shit. There's a naked dude beating the fuck out of some poor dude in the middle of the front yard, and he comes out, runs across the street, guns out. And the long story short is I told him I was on the job, and he said he didn't care. So I said, okay, I'm putting my gun down right here where he can get to it. I'm going to back off. You kill him because he's going to go for the gun. And I backed up naked. Well, he had called for backup. We had done training for Montgomery County SWAT for years. And here comes the backup. And they were out doing a training mission. And they were all my SWAT buddies. So I'm now in the front yard against my own house, balls out. And they thought it was quite interesting. And it was pretty funny. But the moral of the story is if I'd have waited and even put on a pair of slippers or underwear or anything other than just grabbing my primary weapon, he would have kicked that door and maybe been deep enough in the house near my kids that I'd have had a problem. So you hear that bump in the night, grab your shit and go investigate. Don't waste time. I know each of you have heard that bump in the night and you go, nah, it was a dream. I'm going to wait here a minute, see if I hear something else. Well, the next thing you could hear could be a gunshot. So you hear that shit, could be the cat knocking over the trash, could be the trash just falling over on its own. Shit happens in houses. All right? Get up and go investigate. Don't be lazy. But also, we hear all these people, well, I'm going to put this on, and I bought this, and I went to Cheaper Than Dirt, and I've got it all. Mark Pat, I'm fucking covered up. And by then, the gunfight's over. That 1.5 second rule doesn't work anymore. So go balls out naked and fight. Hey, Rod Ryan here. Thanks for watching. If you made it through this video to the point where you're at now, please subscribe and share it. Also go to the Facebook page and like us there. There's a lot of information on Facebook that goes back and forth, a lot of sharing of information, a lot of course information, and sometimes there's even specials on training courses. We want to make you better than we are, and we're pretty damn good.